Hi, good day. Welcome to CMS. CMS will distribute all this percentage in the over each activity in the breakdown and in the BOQ. That means when we go for the BOQ from cost estimation, we'll find here a priced BOQ. All the divisions, for example, you will find here all the descriptions, all the quantities. Now we have the rates. The rates is the dry cost plus the overhead and the profits. And of course the final price for each activity. That's for all BOQ divisions. As you see here, that's for the site work, the excavation and backfilling and termite, concrete work, for all foundations, substructure, or the substructure elements, quantities, rate, and the price. Here's the breakdown of the substructure, which is concrete and rebar and shutters. You will find here also the full description for the element and the quantities of the rebar and the rate of the rebar work, which is material and manpower and extras and also overhead and profit, and the total price for each element itself. Here is the concrete, all the description of the concrete, the full quantity of the concrete, the rate of the concrete for each element, depending on the price of the concrete and manpower and the overhead and profit, and of course the total price for each element. The same for the rebar, for the substructure, all the description and the quantities, and that's the rates according to material and manpower and all expenses plus the overhead and profit. And here is the total price for the rebar. Here also the same for the shutters, and so on. The same for the superstructure, all the element of superstructure, quantities and rates per cubic meter, and of course the total price along with their breakdown. Quantity of the concrete, price of concrete, total price. Here is the rebar, price of the rebar, post tension, total price of post tension, shutters, and the total price with the breakdown for the shutters. The same we'll find for every element. To have a proper bill of quantity with all our requirement, step 1, click to run the BOQ. CMS will tell you that CMS completed step 1. Go to step 2, say OK. We have, as we informed before, to fill the mobilization and preliminaries, which not considered before in the cost estimation, because as we said in the cost estimation, that must be filled here manually. Here you can find for the mobilization and the preliminaries all the requirements like access for site office, fencing, temporary lighting, temporary utilities, and whatever required for the project. This must be filled here as a final price to the owner. You will insert quantity, the rate. You will insert the quantity and the rate, and CMS will give you the final price for each item of this, the price for the signboard, and any other prices, any other extra prices you need to add to have finally a ready BOQ. For information, this BOQ not included the infrastructure. The infrastructure have a separate BOQ as we said in the cost estimation. Let's start render the BOQ. CMS telling you here, CMS will start rendering BOQ now. It will take few minutes. To continue, please click OK and wait. Let's agree for this and wait till it's finished the rendering. After completion, CMS telling that BOQ is ready. You have the summary here. Have all the divisions cost, have all the divisions price, and that's the final price. You can go through the BOQ, find all the divisions are filled and completed. So let's brief now what is the process or the steps which took place in CMS from the beginning of the project. First, we start in the quantity surveying. We insert the project description. We work in the structure work, all type of the structure. The masonry work, we insert the opening and the block work. The finishing work, all type of the finishings, internal partitions, external, waterproofing, handrail, cabinets, landscape and boundary wall. Finishing works and MAB, all aspects of the MAB. Those was the input. The output which we got, the material takeoff, have all the materials, and this sheets for printing. You have a clear output for the material takeoff for your project. The same also for the bill of quantity, which also able to be printed. Second step is the cost estimation. We inserted only the resources prices. CMS give us a full activities breakdown, which able also to be printed as an output. We inserted the lump sum price and subcontract price, and we learned how to add the overhead and profit for the project. Then CMS give us a full priced bill of quantity for printing. That's till now. Till now we have a full cost estimation for the project. According to our project, we have full priced BOQ with the full estimated cost for our project. Next, we'll go for the scheduling of the project. We'll see how CMS give us a tentative schedule for the project and work program. Thank you and goodbye.